Canada scales back retaliatory tariffs to ease trade tensions with the US. President Trump's new tax law gives car buyers a small break on loan interest. Tesla hikes the price of its top Cybertruck trim by $15,000. And Audi raises prices across the board while offering free maintenance to soften the blow. Let's get into all these stories right now on the Jumpstart. Good morning and welcome back to the Jumpstart on CBT News. It's Monday, August 25th. Let's start the week with a look at what's happening today in the automotive industry. Canada is rolling back many of its retaliatory tariffs on US goods starting September 1st, aligning exemptions under the USMCA Trade Pact. Prime Minister Mark Carney says the move will restore near total free trade with the US and help restart negotiations. The announcement followed a phone call with President Trump, who welcomed the decision. Still, tariffs remain in place on steel, aluminum, and autos as talks continue. President Trump's new tax law introduces a deduction on auto loan interest if the vehicle is assembled in the US. The rule applies to new gas, hybrid, and EV models purchased between 2025 and 2028. But it's not an upfront rebate. It only comes at tax time and the savings are modest, often just a few $100s per year. Plus, it only applies to buyers under certain income thresholds, which could limit its reach. Tesla has raised the price of its top-tier Cybertruck, the Cyberbeast, by $15,000, bringing it close to $115,000. The hike comes as sales trail expectations and recalls continue to pile up. The updated version now includes a package with full self-driving and free supercharging. Prices for other trims remain unchanged. Audi is increasing prices across most of its 2026 lineup, with hikes ranging from $800 to over $4,000 depending on the model. To soften the impact, Audi is bundling in 3 years of prepaid maintenance across its vehicles. The move comes as automakers adjust to lasting US tariffs that have pushed up production costs and now sticker prices. Next up, Jim Keffer, CEO of Keffer Automotive Group, joins us to talk about how his growing dealership network is navigating tariffs, EVs, and expansion with a new Chevrolet acquisition in Minnesota.
Nominations are now open for the 3rd annual CBT 40 Under 40 Awards, sponsored by Force Marketing. Join us as we celebrate excellence in the automotive industry. Nominate who you think should be next on CBT News' 40 Under 40 list, even yourself. Visit cbtnews.com for details on eligibility and important information.
You just had another acquisition for your group, which is a Chevy store in Minnesota. So why Chevy and why Minnesota?
Chevy because it's a great brand, and we think it will continue to do well. I think it's up. Last number I saw, maybe it was in this region, but that was around 26%, which is really great growth as in the face of the headwinds that you mentioned. But Minnesota, because that's where I had a partner opportunity with a gentleman who's a very good used car guy, and his wife didn't want to move from Minnesota. They think that's a great place to raise a family, and I probably won't go help shovel snow in the wintertime, and he's okay doing it. I'm okay investing there because our whole model really is built more around the person than the location.
That's going to do it for today's Jumpstart, but I'll be back here tomorrow morning with more headlines that are driving the industry. Until then, you can catch up on full episodes of Inside Automotive, Driving Solutions, and the Executive Profile, now streaming wherever you get your podcasts. And if you're not already, be sure to follow CBT News on social media. Now's the time. We'll keep headlines coming straight to your feed.